Welcome back to our World Cup Control Center in Mexico City. Halftime at Olympico Stadium with Argentina leading Bulgaria 1-0 in the final game in Group A. Group B will be the featured group tomorrow afternoon. Mexico just needing a result against Iraq to advance to the next round. And an entire country can't wait to celebrate again. The stunning opening ceremonies for World Cup 86 were just a warm-up for the exuberant fans in Mexico City. They were in great spirit as the competition kicked off 10 days ago, but they waited until their beloved Mexico played before really breaking loose. The host country's first game was June 3rd against Belgium. Reports of death, serious injuries, and damage to monuments, like the Statue of Independence on Reforma Boulevard. Police would not confirm those reports, but their reaction to the festivities would come later. Mexico's second game was against Paraguay. A win would send them to the next round. Luis Flores' goal in the opening minutes had the entire country ready to party again. But late in the game, Paraguay equalized, postponing the celebration, at least for the Mexicans. But when Hugo Sanchez was fouled in the area, expectations rose again. But Sanchez dimmed the spirits when he uncharacteristically missed the penalty kick, and Mexico had to settle for a 1-1 tie. Paraguay celebrated, while the Mexicans were disappointed. A combination of Sanchez's miss and tight security dulled the enthusiasm of the post-game celebration. There were thousands in the streets, but they were closely watched by authorities, and historic monuments were well guarded. There were a few arrests, but for the most part it was calm. But this followed a Mexican tie. A result over Iraq tomorrow will send Mexico to the next round, and the authorities will have their hands full because Mexican fans appear ready for another wild celebration. And Mexico is a heavy favorite to post a result against Iraq tomorrow, and if they do, it's a sure bet there will be a wild celebration in the streets of Mexico City. Coming up next, we'll have highlights of Italy's win over South Korea. The Labatt TV series returns in a moment. Very uninspired 45 minutes at Olympico Stadium here in Mexico City, which is surprising considering what's at stake. Argentina needs a win to finish first in Group A, and that's very important for them. And Bulgaria needs at least a tie, and they'd sure like a win to advance to the next round. We had a lot more action in the other Group A game played earlier today in Puebla as Italy met South Korea, and off the bat it was Cabrini with the give and go, and his cross to Altobelli was headed over the bar. Then Di Gennaro with his free kick. It's headed over by Cabrini and stopped by O. Another look at one of the best stops you'll see in World Cup 86 by the South Korean keeper O. But then the Italians were able to click as there's mass confusion in the Korean zone. One player goes down, but credit Di Gennaro as he crosses to Altobelli. He calmly takes it off his chest and casually puts it into the back of the net. Now Galvarese was taken down here. Di Gennaro follows up with the cross, and Altobelli scoring his first of 3 on the day. Now the South Koreans are known for their heavy tackling, sometimes illegal, and Banye finds out all about it here and decides to take matters in his own hands with that little punch. I guess you could say he took matters into his own fist. The South Koreans' best chance of the first half came here as the cross goes through to Bayan, whose header just goes wide of the goal. And then Italy has a golden opportunity to go 2 goals up in the first half as Altobelli is tripped up in the penalty area and gets a kick, a penalty kick, and he usually doesn't miss those, but did there. In the second half, off a corner kick, it will be Kalabati with the shot on goal. It is headed away by a Korean defender. That was a close call. And then Banye with an opportunity, and he'll fire it over the net as it remained 1-0. And then South Korea will shock the Italians with the tying goal as Choi moves in and hooks a right-footed shot. Great shot. That's worth another look as the Koreans celebrate a 1-1 tie with Italy early in the second half. And Choi puts that one away with a great shot. But the Italians come right back. Altobelli in the box, got up and knifed it past the keeper O to give Italy a 2-1 lead. That came very shortly after the Koreans' tying goal. Watch, Altobelli goes down, gets up, and then turns and fires quickly. No chance for the goaltender as it was 2-1. Then a great play by DiNapoli. As he is sent in, crosses the ball. It apparently went off Altobelli, although a second look will show that it appeared to be an own goal. DiNapoli celebrates a great cross, and Altobelli will be given credit with his hat-trick goal, 5th of the tournament, which gives him the World Cup lead in goals, 1 ahead of Preben Elkjær. But South Korea was not finished yet. They will score another goal. Great header, and it's Ho with a great shot past Yali, who is not at all happy with the back line of the Italians. South Korea celebrates their second goal, and they certainly put on a determined effort against Italy this afternoon. Here's another look at Ho's goal. South Korea comes up short, though, losing 3-2, so they are the second team to officially be eliminated from the competition, but they certainly put up a determined fight against all three teams they met in Group A. Now, if Argentina holds on to the lead, Italy will finish second and meet France in the next round, which will be a very interesting first or second round match in that division, France and Italy. The Labatt TV series returns in a moment. Argentina with a 1-0 lead on Bulgaria at the half, although it was not a particularly impressive side or performance by either side. The Argentinians missing Daniel Passarella for the third straight game. He had stomach problems for the first two, came back to action and pulled a muscle in practice, and they may be missing him. But Cachifo certainly got Argentina off to a great start in the opening minutes of this game with a very quick goal. He gets by Markov, moves in, the cross, and there is Jorge Valdano, who has been a reliable scorer for this Argentinian team. Valdano with his third goal of the tournament, but it's Cachifo who certainly deserves most of the congratulations on this one as he takes the ball away from Markov, moves in, and watch him curl this cross over to Valdano, who leaps high into the air. And the only other highlight we could find of the first half is this one by Diego Maradona as he beats two Bulgarians, then a third, moves in at the line with a harmless cross, but a great play by Diego Maradona. And it's 1-0 for Bulgaria after 45 minutes, or 1-0 for Argentina over the Bulgarians. Surprising that it was not a very inspired first half, an important half and game for Argentina. Should they win, they will be able to maintain their headquarters in Puebla for the next round and also be able to play a team which finished third in one of the other sections. So a much easier game awaits Argentina if they can win here today. Otherwise, Italy will finish first and be able to avoid that very tough contest with France. So we're looking forward to hopefully a better second half. Let's go to Jeff Gowan and Sam Lenarduzzi.
And back in Olympic